some breaking news right now.
We have this breaking news.
Trump University.
Trump University.
Trump University.
Trump University.
Trump University.
Can I ask you about Trump University, though, sir?
And I'll win the Trump University case. I could settle that case. I could have settled it.
Trump University, also known as the Trump Wealth Institute, or the Trump Entrepreneur Initiative LLC. Yes, I want you to go to the comments and type out your prediction for what happened to this once esteemed institution and how it met its bitter end. I think the vast majority of you will get the answer correct just by thinking about it, but, well, that's all part of the mystery, isn't it? An exciting adventure down a once potentially prosperous avenue that ended in ruins. This is Brainspill, my name is Tank, and today we're talking about the Trump University, why it failed, and was it even a good idea in the first place? Before we jump in, if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe to never miss an upload. In the realm of real estate and unconventional business ventures, Trump University emerged as a unique experiment in education, with promises of a new approach to success. The institution was originally purported to be a mentorship for online students at money-making, real estate building, and business success. Soon, however, it faced many challenges that would eventually lead to its untimely closure, leaving a legacy of legal disputes and questions about its legitimacy. Picture a campus adorned with gold-plated diplomas and a mascot reminiscent of a former apprentice wearing a comb-over wig. This is Trump University, conceived by a man who believed in packaging and selling success, who attempted to redefine traditional education. According to the Washington Post, part of the school's sales pitch was that the billionaire had made enough for himself, now he would put his famous brain to work for the little guy. For those of you that didn't cotton on, this is Trump. You know, Donald Trump. Trump even publicly advertised, "I can turn anyone into a successful real estate investor." So, how much did the little guy pay for one of these elite courses? Well, those interested would take part in an introductory seminar, where they would be pushed into agreeing to sign up to expensive courses using high-pressure sales tactics, ranging from the almost $1,500 seminars to a $35,000 Gold Elite program. Records indicate that 7,611 tickets were sold to customers attending courses. About 6,000 of those were there for the $1,500 three-day course, and 1,000 were there for the upper tiers of the silver, gold, or elite packages. These ranged from about $10,000 to $35,000. Bloody hell, I know they say that you've got to spend money to make money, but sometimes you can just piss that money up the wall. But you know what? Maybe I'm being a bit too hasty. I will reserve judgment until we've heard a little bit more about what these people actually learnt on this course, and if they made any money. Something else you may need to know is that despite its name, Trump University was not an accredited university or college. It did not confer college credit, grant degrees, or grade its students. So, why did people want to join this esteemed university knowing all this? What I will say is that it is easy to be misled or convinced that parting with your hard-earned money may change your life, preying on vulnerable people by offering a fast track to financial security through literal snake oil. Another falsehood is that the university had a 98% favourable review feedback, so surely this was a positive sign that this university did the job. Well, the reality of this was that the students were basically given the same sales pitch, but instead of signing up to the courses, it was that if you want your diplomas at the end of the course, then you should probably give us a good review. Hence the 98% feedback rate. Yeah, things are falling into place a little bit more now, knowing all of this, and we've not even got into the actual course itself yet. So they basically not so subtly told the students that the diploma they were getting was probably not going to be worth the paper it's written on, but that's just one guy's opinion. Another lie was when Trump claimed in advertising that he personally handpicked the students to be on the course, making it seem like those who were on the course were especially selected for a very unique opportunity. This was also a lie, as during a 2012 deposition, Trump had to admit that this was not true, And as a matter of fact, the people that signed up for the course, he'd probably not even read the list. He probably just looked at how much money they were spending and thought, great. Basically, by telling people they'd been handpicked by the man himself, people might be more likely to spend more money thinking that, well, surely there's something here. I mean, I've been handpicked, haven't I? Haven't I? As the years went on, the operation started to slowly unravel, with 2 names changed until it largely ceased operations in 2010. But everything seemed to be going so well, so why on earth did it stop? Especially if they had students who gave such good reviews and all signing up for these expensive courses. Well, it had something to do with one thing and one thing only. And some of you may have guessed this in the comments, but just to be clear, it's lawsuit season, baby. Hell yeah. Let's sue his ass. In 2005, the New York State Department of Education sent Trump and the Trump University a letter saying that they were violating state law by using the word university when it had absolutely no license to do so. Deputy Commissioner for Higher Education stated that the use of the word university was misleading and violated New York education law. Hence, the change of the name to the Trump Entrepreneur Initiative. That should have been a warning flag from that point onwards, folks. As lawsuits began to mount, it became evident that some students felt the university failed to fulfill its promises. Allegations ranged from misleading marketing practices to the institution lacking the necessary accreditation and academic rigour. The legal battles that ensued were marked by the defence arguing that the lack of success experienced by some of the students was due to their inability to grasp the intricacies of the, quote, Trumpian teachings, whilst the prosecution contended that a degree in the common sense might have been more valuable. So yeah, one of the biggest problems about this was less so the quality of the education that people were being given, whilst that's important still. The biggest thing that they were criticised for was the marketing, the fact that they purported themselves to be much more than they could actually deliver, and certainly tried to get around a few rules at the same time. On the 24th of August 2013, the state of New York filed a $40 million civil lawsuit against the Trump University, alleging illegal business practices and false claims made by the company. In October 2014, a New York judge found Trump personally liable for operating the company without the required business license.
I could have settled it.
As well as the state claims raised against him and the university, there was also a number of private individuals that sued him and the university for losses. And overall, it was reported that these were settled in about the region of $25 million. I would love to know the details of what this involved, but I guess that's the point of a settlement. People zip their lips, take the money, and never speak of it again. Too bad that I didn't get any of that 25 million settlement sum, so I'm going to talk about it until the cows come home. Just to be clear, I wasn't part of the lawsuit or anything like that. I just like going online and reading stuff and then putting it on the internet for all to see. The prolonged legal disputes took a toll on the institution's reputation and, I imagine, their wallet, with the Trump University becoming the subject of scrutiny and late-night comedy sketches alike. In the end, Trump University closed its doors, leaving behind a legacy of legal entanglements and skepticism about the educational offerings it could provide, even being used as a political beating stick in the 2016 presidential elections to criticise Trump. Despite this being used to try and knock him down a peg, we all know how that election ended, didn't we? So, that was the legacy of Trump University. And I think there's a lesson to be taken away from all of this, and it goes much wider than a course like this. If there's any course really where you have to pay to learn how to make money, then just take a step back and think about it, because surely the lesson you need to learn is not what you're being taught in the course, but the fact that you should probably open your own university and then charge people quite a lot of money for their own diplomas. That is the money-making 101 that you need to know. If you guys liked that video, here's another one just like it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Fantastic.